Hey guys, what's up? Today we're going to figure out if you can turn this Time Machine Back to the Future set into a regular DeLorean. Let's get into it.
For those of you who haven't seen the Time Machine set, here it is. It's super cool. I really like it. There's a few things I don't like these studs here. I've seen lots of mods online where people will remove them. I don't like how it doesn't include the third movie version, but I've been working on, I actually designed like a third movie version just from pieces from my own collection, so it's really good. The interior's nice. The set was really good. So now let's see if we can turn it into a regular DMC-12.
The process of taking a Lego set and modifying it is not an easy one. We see this all the time on Rebrickable. I do Rebrickable builds all the time. Go check them out, link in the description. But today it was kind of interesting because I started by taking off like the blue translucent pieces on the front, and I took out the stuff on the back, all these pieces that couldn't really make the model look like an actual DeLorean. They were colorful pieces or pieces that just aren't on a normal DeLorean. So this was a real big challenge, I'm not gonna lie.
After a little while of building, I have something that vaguely represents a DeLorean question mark. I don't know. I think it's okay. The front is goofy looking. It's just hard because you don't have a ton of pieces. Like I took off all of like the blue transparent foil pieces or whatever they're called. We have the flux capacitor. It's like, what am I gonna do with these? I need like gray and black plates, so it's been kind of a challenge.
And I couldn't even include the black slats that cover the engine on the back because the set just doesn't have those kind of pieces. So it was very challenging. I'm not gonna lie.
So this is what we're working with here, and yeah, definitely not the prettiest thing in the world. For starters, the bumper here looks like it hit a pole, so that's funny. But once again, there weren't flat tile pieces I would put there to make this look good. And if I did, I also would have put them on this back here. But I think it looks okay. I tried to cover it up with this plate, and it's a little tall, I'm not gonna lie, but I think it's okay. I filled that in there because that had blue. I kept these pieces because there wasn't anything better to use. And then everything else is pretty much the same. Generally, the back is where we saw the biggest changes and stuff. I didn't change anything in the internal structure. I kept it all pretty much the same. It still got the slant, still got the same like side panels there. So, you know, I did change the interior a little bit because a DeLorean has a little bit of a different interior. It's a little bit more spacious, if I do say so. The same piece I used, the time circuits, I actually just flipped it around. So it's actually the same piece, just flipped, which I thought was kind of a smart technique there. But yeah, I couldn't really hide the color back there, unfortunately, but the seats technically move, so you could potentially put something back there. But yeah, it's kind of bare. So again, the back, here's another angle. I really spent a lot of time on the engine. The engine in a DeLorean is in the back, and it's okay. I definitely think I could have done better, but it was the last thing I did, and I was kind of growing impatient. I will say I love the pieces, these bar pieces they use to represent the back windows and stuff. I think that's very accurate. It's just not as see-through as it is in this build here. And I wanted to keep these telescope pieces there to kind of hide the gap. So it's definitely not perfect by any stretch of the imagination. And in short, I would say it is possible to build a DeLorean from the time machine if you want it to look kind of like trash. These are all the extra pieces I had. I threw the minifigures in here too. So yeah, just a lot of like random pieces that I wouldn't be able to use anyway. So like this tan brick, the orange license plate, these blue plates, these translucent blue plate, like things that I can't really put on a DeLorean because they're just not there. It's not present. From certain angles, it looks really good, but from most, it doesn't look the greatest. It just looks like a really trashy car. But give this a try yourself. That's my little challenge for y'all. Comment below what you guys think about this DeLorean, any pointers using these pieces, like anything you'd recommend. I know there's a lot of cool mods online, but this is purely just from pieces I used in the set. So I think it's okay. Like, I don't think anything, like maybe there's someone you do a little bit better, but I think this is pretty much what you're going to get if you do this yourself. But comment below, and I'll see you guys next week.